Well, today, Bentley and I took a trip to the local pond because the water is really low and there's an old cellar hole exposed. What did you find?
I think they're gonna find some treasure.
Some treasure? So we brought our metal detectors. Bentley got one for Christmas. A Nokta mini hoard. We're gonna see if we can find a hoard today, after we have our chips, of course. Kiddo, do you know what this is?
No.
What does that look like?
A trophy.
A trophy?
A part of a trophy.
It's kind of like a trophy. This is an old button. That's a good sign. Should we keep looking, see what else we can find?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Look at this. What do you think this looks like?
An old needle.
An old nail? I think it kind of looks like it could be a pencil. An old lead pencil. I've never found one before, but that's certainly what it looks like. I don't know. Pretty cool. This is definitely the first time I've ever found a button quite like this one. Throw it in the pile. Well, Bentley, I think I got an old coin. Come on over.
And those treasure too, yeah.
Oh, bring it over. Let's show the camera right here. This is what Bentley just found. Big old piece of pottery. Nice one. This is what I found. It looks like an old copper coin. It has been underwater for a long time, so I'm going to wash it in the water again.
Does this place used to be a whole city?
Used to be a whole city? No, not quite a city, but it was a home. Look at that. It says 1 cent on the back. I can't tell which way. This way, maybe. 1 cent. That's a large cent. That's from a really long time ago there, kid. Can't tell exactly what kind it is, but that's a great find. This is too, kid.
We're going to keep it.
We can keep it, yep. So cool. You want to see what else we can find? Nice.
Found another bad treasure.
Okay. Taking a break to climb some rocks. We moved away from the water because the wind is brutal over there. We were getting cold legs. One of us was.
It's me.
So this year I am trying out 2 new pieces of equipment. The first, very inexpensive. The second, quite expensive. I've used the same model shovel. They're like, I don't know, $15 from any hardware store. They're just 3/4 size shovels with a handle on the end, and they work fine. But for some reason, the rivet that's through the handle, it chews up my thumb. I've actually worn those fingerless gloves to try to combat that, but it doesn't help. So this year, I'm trying out one of these. This is a Spetsnaz. It's a Russian infantry shovel. Super rugged, short, light. I'm loving it. I don't use long shovels in the woods, so this is perfect. And it was only it was less than 20 bucks. The second new piece of equipment is what's on my feet. For years now, I've worn these things that they kind of look like toe shoes, like the Vibram 5-finger shoes. They're just like cheap Amazon. I think they call them like all-terrain moccasins or hiking moccasins. This year, I spent over $200 on a pair of Vivo barefoot hiking boots. These are hiking boots, but there's like no sole on them, which is what I like. So that's what's on my feet this year, and this is what I'm stabbing into the ground this year. And hopefully they both work out, especially the boots. All right, see if we can find some treasure. All right, well, I didn't even have to dig for it. I thought it was over here, but it's there. It is a 2-piece button. Ah, I was hoping it'd be military. It's not, but that's still cool. An old 2-piece button. Super cool. Everything seems to be very close to the surface. We haven't really, not really having to do any digging. What's this? Bentley's guess is?
Broken.
Old broken
Coin?
coin? I wish. Okay. We don't know what it is, but it's cool. Well, I can honestly say I've never found one of these. That's like a preserve spreader, or I guess it could be a butter knife. But what strikes me is there's a monogram up here. It might be the manufacturer. What you doing back there? Picking up heavy rocks?
Actually, no. Look at my club.
Oh, you got a club?
Yeah.
Nice club. Don't hit me with it.
Why?
Well, I just got this wet. I can't seem to make it out. Does seem like there's writing there, though. Maybe once we get home, we'll be able to figure it out. Pretty little thing. That's a first. Well, it isn't much, but it is a little cufflink piece. You can tell by the back here, there was a pin so that this could swivel like that. That's what it is, a little cufflink. Jewelry! Nice. Hey Bentley, come here for a second. Taking a break, metal detecting. And I have a little story to tell you. You see this tree stump over here, up on the hill?
Yeah.
When Grandma and Grandpa Martin were young, younger than me, they were climbing that tree and something happened and Grandma got a black eye for, it was either prom or her senior portrait. This tree right here. And it fell down, or somebody cut it. But this tree right here, this birch tree,
Yeah.
I carved my name in that probably 25 years ago. I think it's on the bottom side. I actually climbed Grandma and Grandpa's tree and then carved my name in this tree. So it's up a ways.
Yeah.
You see it? B-R-A-D-M. Brad M. I didn't date it, but it was definitely over 20 years ago. We're gonna have to find a tree for you to carve your name into, Bentley. Hopefully one that'll stick around for a while. All right, well, we sick of seeing buttons yet? Look at that one. It's got a flower on it, and it seems old. Early 1800s at least. Super cool. Never seen one like that. Nice. Okay, I don't know what it is. What do you think, Bentley? What do you think that is? Maybe part of an escutcheon or something? Pretty cool, whatever it is. Bentley, do you know what this is?
No.
I didn't find this with my metal detector. I spotted it with my eyes. I have the discrimination like all the way up on my machine because there's so much iron. So this didn't set off my machine. But look, that's an old pocket knife. That's cool, huh?
Uh-huh.
There's no bringing this one back. Looks like even the scales were iron, which is interesting. I don't often see them like that. Little pocket knife. Looks like maybe the blade was broken off. Neat. Well, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Look at this. You know what this is?
A coin.
It is a coin. It is an old silver coin.
We can tape it. We can keep it.
We can keep it, yeah. Let's see what it is. It is an old barber dime. We read the date on it. Looks like 1912. Bentley, that's over 100 years ago. That's very old. That's older than Grandma. It's older than great-grandpa. Not by much, but can't believe we found a silver coin here. Never would have guessed it. That's incredible. Crazy. All right, well, we're gonna call it. It's getting a little bit chilly, and we've got some stuff we've got to do at home. But we spent a couple hours, and we had fun. Broke in the new metal detector, and we have got quite a little pile of treasures here. Bentley's first real trip metal detecting at a real place. We've gone in our yard, and you found some coins in our yard, but nothing like this.
Cheese.
Granted, Bentley spent most of the time playing in the cellar hole. Let me see those muddy hands. Did you wash them off? But I had fun. He had fun too. Let's take a look at all this stuff. Well, I never in my wildest dreams thought that we would find this much stuff here, Bentley. I can't believe it. Look at this pile. I lost track of how many buttons we found, but there's a lot. And there's a few which are very unique, like this flower and this weird like dome button right here. Never seen anything quite like it. So, you know, it's a pond, so we did find a big old sinker. I did find a couple fishing lures. I didn't put them out. But as far as home stuff related, a bunch of spoons, this crazy, I don't know, spreader. I did find 2 pieces of a parasol or an umbrella. This, I don't know if this is a pencil, but it sure reminds me of one. Pocket knife, cool little, I don't know, doodad, maybe part of an escutcheon. And out front, a wheat cent, which I did not show, and normally, oh, whatever, it's a wheat cent, but it's actually the same date as the barber dime, so I thought I would put it out. And then a large cent. Unknown date, but probably a later one, I would guess. Crazy day. Unbelievable. All right, well, we're gonna pack our treasures up. Did you find another one? A square nail. Nice job. Didn't even need a metal detector. We're gonna do a little bit more playing, then we'll jump in our car and head home. But I want to thank you for joining my and Bentley's first metal detecting adventure together. Many more to come, I'm sure. How old are you, Bentley?
5.
5 years old, and we have many more treasure hunting years ahead of us. Say thanks.
Bye.
Say thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
See you next time.
See you next time. Bye.